Hello everyone, I am recording the video at first time on my channel with English, so I am stressed a bit, so apologize for that, for my English skills in advance, and let me show you my last project. So you probably found this video by clicking the link I will attach on this project I shared for free on makerword.com. So I just wanted to let you know that there will be many corrections and I will improve this model, so let me explain a few things about it. So at the beginning, the friend asked me to redesign the model from the house Wrangler, as I remember, to make this Apple stand be able to keep the charger for the Apple Watch, like this one. And the previous project was designed to hold the charger to the headphones only. So I designed it at first. Of course, I created the replica model of this charger to use it at negative part to drill another objects, and then I printed the prototype from the PLA to check if it fits properly. Then I created a first prototype of form to check the fitment of them. So I used the offset for for the 0.005 millimeter offset, and it fits perfectly. As you can see, I'm not using any force to put it in. I also designed this hole in a special way to keep the cable stable in that. As you can see, without using force, it's clicking, and now you are not able to disassemble it without small amount of force. Also, the thing I discovered is that when I am putting it all, and if I would like to press this whole charger into this model, I will be not able to disassemble that, because there is no hole to, just disassemble it, like push it. So of course I corrected my design at final to add the hole through the all object to make this possible to disassemble that, but the first I didn't do that, so I was fighting with the piece of metal to put it there and just remove this charger from this model. That's why, as you can see on this model without walls, there is special hole to put it out with the special angle to make it easier from the model. I would tell all the story on this video, but I am not want to make it longer than I can handle speaking with English at the first time on video, so I wrote the documentation under my project on MakerWord, as you can see, with fitment of those files, the changes and improves I did on. So the holes inside the body has been extended to the size of the USB-C connector to make it possible to put it through the model and go with cable out. And let me show you how this works under the model. So you are putting out the cable there and just keep the cable on bottom connected via this special hole. I also prepared the documentation how to do that and how it should work. So the first part is just to put the connector on, go through the model and go outside and just click with this cable there. Also in the slicer profile, as you probably see, there is a variable layer height option enabled, and it's created because I want to optimize the printing time and also keep the quality of this model. Also, I added to the second plate the test model. You can print without losing a lot of material to check if your charger fits properly to my model, and please at first print that model and later, if it fits properly, do a full body. Also at the second model I created, there is one thing you need to handle, and so I will use the section view to create the support structure, and as you can see there is a view selector, and there are layers that will be printed in air. Let me explain on the preview of print. It's slicing. I would also move the scarf to the back. As you can see, it's not looking pretty well, so we are going to the quality tab and then going to the position of scarf and selecting the back and slicing it again. It can take a minute. So there we are, and the scarf is located behind. It could be looking better, but we will not see this part while using it. I also selected in the other tab the time-lapse for the smooth option to make the time-lapse for you of this model. It added the prime tower. As you can see there, it will not be visible at the time-lapse because I will cut the video for you. So I will just use the black PLA for that from the Rosa 3D recycled series. Proper top layer type, like I selected the Hilbert screw there, as you can see. Also to select the proper infill shell counts and the top and the bottom count of the layers. You can also select the hole dimension check to make sure that the holes inside them will have the same values as you selected while developing them. So that's how the first prototype full size looks, and the last thing I need to do before I will test the fitment is to remove the support, and later I will correct the model and slicing profile to add some small support tree there, because there's a layer which looks terrible. So let me remove this support. Definitely I need to correct those supports. Should be easier to remove them like that, because probably I will need to use some small drill there. Alright, so let's check if I'm able to put this cable on. Whoa, it works. Awesome. And then through the bottom, and probably there is not enough space to go with it. Oh damn. No, I'm not able to move it in that direction. I will check. No, there is no way to get out with that. But let's check if I will correct that, of course, and let's check if the charger works and fits there. There is a safe way to remove it just by going through this point, through all model. So the second part to improve is to make this fitment more loose, like for more 0.05 millimeter offset, I mean hole pull. It's close to fit, but it doesn't. So finally I cut this model smaller using those printer cutters, and there was about 4 millimeters needed to do that. So I will update the model, and finally it looks exactly that. And there you can charge your Apple Watch. Of course, it will be corrected properly.